Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to our medium. Today we will present about the financial performance of company Kawan Food Berhad. Before we start, I will introduce our team. My name is Nufara binti Azhar and my other members is Nur Alia Maisara binti Mazruddin and Fairuz Hazwani binti Syahrul Nisa.
So this is a simple Kawan Food Berhad business background. It's a family-run business. They are made and sold homemade traditional pastry to a local grocery and supermarket. Kawan Food Berhad show the strong liquidity with the current ratio of 4.34 for group and 15.82 for the company in 2020, indicating the ability to meet short-term obligation with us. In 2023, Kawan Food Berhad showed a quick ratio of 4.34 for the group and 15.82 for the company, that reflecting a strong ability to make a short-term reliability without relying on inventory. In 2023, the group's average collection period was 90 days, while the company was 103 days, that showing a slightly longer time to collect payments compared to 2022. Next, in 2023, the group inventory turnover was 5.23 times, linear higher than 5.13 times in 2020, indicating improved inventory management, and the company has no inventory data.
Next, I will explain about the fixed asset turnover between group and company. Group in 2022, the fixed asset turnover is 1.17 times. In 2023, the asset turnover increased to 1.30 times. For the company in both 2022 and 2023, the fixed asset turnover is no fixed cost. For debt ratio, for group in 2022, the debt ratio is 13.88%. In 2023, the debt ratio increasing to 14.67%. For the company in 2022, the debt ratio is 11.05%, and in 2023, the debt ratio decreased to 6.70%. Next, I will explain about the debt to equity ratio. For group in 2022, the debt to equity ratio is 0.16 times. In 2023, the debt to equity ratio increased to 0.17 times. For the company in 2022, the debt to equity ratio is 0.11 times, and in 2023, the debt to equity ratio decreased to 0.07 times. Next, I will explain about time interest earned. For group in 2022, the time interest earned is 128.53 times. In 2023, the time interest earned increased to 164.92 times. For the company in 2022, the time interest earned is 1,915.4 times, and 2023, the time interest earned is no fixed cost. In 2022, the group's gross profit margin was to 30.24% and it decreased to 28.57% in 2023. This decrease may be due to a rise
in cost of sales, and for the company, the profit margin remained at 100 in both 2022 and 2023. This is because the gross profit was equal to the revenue in both years, indicating no cost of sale was recorded. In 2022, the group's net profit margin was 14 and it decreased to 10.48 in 2023. This drop suggests either an increase in operating or non-operating expenses. For the company, the net profit margin was 100.2% in 2022 and slightly decreased to 94.49 in 2023. The margin above 100 indicated possible non-operating income or accounting adjustment. The decrease shows that while the company still earned high profit compared to revenue, the proportions was slightly lower in 2023. In 2022, the group made more profit from its asset, which is 8.35%. Profit was higher, so the return of asset better. In 2023, the profit was lower, but assets stayed the same, which is 6.53%. That's why the return of asset dropped. In 2022, the company had a fair return of its asset, 7.8%. Profit was okay, so the return of asset average. In 2023, the company made more profit with fewer assets, 8.32%. This made return of asset go up. In 2022, the group had a return of equity of 9.69% because it earned higher profit from equity. In 2022, the group's return of equity dropped to 7.66% because profit decreased while equity slightly decreased. In 2022, the company recorded a return of equity of 7.38% as it earned profit from equity. In 2023, the return of equity increased to 8.91% because profit rose while equity dropped, making return more efficient. Last is recommendations for the company to improve its financial performance. First is reduce operating costs. One of the most effective ways to improve financial performance is by minimizing unnecessary operational expenses. The company can conduct a cost analysis and identify areas where can spending and be reduced, such as energy usage, raw material, or outsourced service. Second is increase revenue through digital marketing. The company can enhance its online presence by investing in digital marketing strategies such as social media advertising. This platform allows the company to reach a broader audience at a lower cost compared to traditional marketing. Effective digital marketing can attract new customers. And third point is enhance inventory and supply chain management. Implementing inventory management system or just-in-time practices allow the company to maintain optimal stock levels. This helps reduce storage costs, minimize waste, and improve order fulfillment efficiency, which can positively impact profitability.